I need to change. I need to change.
What does that mean? A change?
It means I'm ready to leave Atlanta. I want to go.
You just gonna leave? Take our daughter with you? Picking up and leaving just because you had a rough year is crazy.
Well, in a genuine shocker, Karen Mott wants a change. She needs a change. Simply put, she wants to leave ATL. Holy crap. Now, in the promo for next week, and look, at the time of recording, the 30-second promo has not been released yet, so I don't know if that adds more context, but Aaron says, wait, so picking up and leaving because you had a rough year is crazy. And then the look Karen gives him was priceless. But I think it goes deeper than this. And I've been saying this for a while now. I don't really know how Karen is supposed to function given the fact that the writing for years now has had her so tethered to Zach. Now, there have been plenty of opportunities where it's like, you know what, they could easily dissolve the ties between them by not making the baby Zach's, and I'm talking before it was the twin revelation. They could have her focus on her business. I mean, weren't they trying to potentially set up something with her and Jason Weaver's character or Brian? And there have been just so many opportunities, but this is what happens. And similar to Gary, who's seemingly leaving ATL as well, you spent far too much time having this character intertwine with someone that they aren't destined to be with, and you made their character way too one note. So now, when Andy isn't a factor in Gary's life, when Zach is no longer tied to Karen, what are you supposed to do? And I love that Karen has been written in such a way where it makes complete sense why she would want to change. And sorry, Aaron, but a rough year, it's been a lot more than this. I'm sorry. It's a lot more than that when it comes to Karen. And I said this a while back too. I said I could see Karen exiting the show with a emotional farewell because she's honest with everyone, especially herself, that, you know what, I lost the baby. Zach and I are no longer tethered together. No, I'm not trying to start drama, but I'm being honest and upfront. I know I don't really have it in me to be around because, you know, like, how will Zach and I interact? You know, Fatima, you're kind of integrated into the group, and seeing you get bigger with Zach's baby, it's low key a reminder of what I lost. And like I said, no animosity to you, no ill will, and I'm being completely honest, no shade for once. I just don't think I can function. And, you know, everything in life just seems so different now, and I just need to change the scenery. That would be a beautiful and mature ending for her character. That doesn't mean she has to be gone forever, no pun intended. But I think that'll be a way for her to bow out because of the fact that shows do this. Sometimes main characters leave, for better or for worse. But I just think that if they were never going to properly have Karen, you know, have any sort of arc, that it's best to just let her go. And I feel like this could allow other characters to shine because it's ironic that both Gary and Karen are seemingly leaving the show for an, you know, unspecified amount of time, considering the fact that season 7 and 8 fans have all said it's like the Gary show or the Karen show where everybody else are just, you know, background players. So to get rid of them, it makes me wonder, wow, if they're gone, so what's going to happen to the story now? And I know that growing up as a Pokemon fan, it was so aggravating that Team Rocket would show up in every flipping episode. Gym battles, Pokemon League, or even a filler. And it's like, we get it. They want to steal Pikachu. They're going to fail, blah, blah, blah. It's like we've gotten hundreds of episodes of that bullcrap. So when we got to like the Black and White series, X and Y, Sun and Moon and whatnot, it got to the point where they kind of pulled him back. They only showed up when it was meaningful, and it made it hit harder as opposed to shoehorning them in, eating up screen time. The same applies with Sistas, where it's like, you got 42 minutes, which is more than enough time, but more often than not, we just got filler crap, you know? So if we're really pulling Karen and Gary out of the equation, I hope this means we are going to bring meaningful things to the show. And going far back, you know, as soon as the pregnancy, people were like, okay, so what's this going to do for the dynamic of the group? I mean, Karen can't really go out and do what she used to, you know, drinking and whatnot because she's pregnant, or when she has the baby, she has to be home with the baby. I remember, I forgot what concert or whatever it was. Was it a Versus or just a concert when Ray J came out on stage with his, young son, and he was like butchering his own song, One Wish. The vocals were off. And we were like, I remember making a meme like, this is going to be Karen trying to hang out with the sisters. And it's like, no, it's awkward because you got the baby. So it's like, you really can't do what you used to. It's like, no. This is Karen leaving the sister group early to go home and then looking at the girls in Fatima. And it's like, nah, I mean, you got that kid. So your priorities have shifted. So yeah, I feel like her leaving makes sense. And I did the video a few days ago. Does the Forever Grace Circle hint at Karen leaving the show? And it looks like that might be the case. So that leads to the other question. Like, okay, well, other questions. What's going to happen to Karen's fresh start? Will Karen close shop? Or will Karen just decide, you know what, Pam, I'm leaving it up to you. You do Roots to Riches and the salon. This is a mistake, but I mean, what can you do? She has no other option. And it is sad, but I just think about the character of Karen, not the sympathetic version we're seeing this season, but I mean, Karen up until this point. When Pam said, not one stylist nor customer likes Karen, I kind of got emotional. I didn't cry or anything, but I just felt bad. But then I just look at how she treats people, and should you really be surprised by that? And now she's lost her daughter, along with her Zach tether. That's gone. She's going through a situation where no one in her quote unquote circle can relate to. And it makes total sense. So yeah, she went to the salon. She saw it was just unrecognizable. Her her foundation of being Zach is no longer part of her life because she lost a baby. Man. No one at her job likes her. No one in her circle can relate to her. And I know she's probably feeling completely topsy-turvy that the one person who was the most, I guess you could say, was on the receiving end of most of her toxicity and anger is now the person that she leans on. And I know it's just making her feel completely lost and whatnot. So she wants to leave. And it's sad that she wants to even leave her friends. But then again, it goes back to me saying, well, check out the video I did about Karen reading the group. But it's what she feels she needs to do. And I feel like even if she did step away, it wouldn't be permanent. She'd come back for, every now and then, I guess. Maybe a phone call or whatever. But aside from her job, the other question is, what about Faith and Aaron? I think that if Karen leaves, she wants to take her baby with her. Hence why she took Faith when she went to the group. She wants to take the baby with her. I could see it going either way. She gives Faith to Aaron because she wants to get better in order to be the best mom she can be. I feel like leaving Faith with Aaron is a guarantee Karen's going to come back. If she takes Faith with her, I don't know. I don't know. But then that brings the question of, why would she take faith from her father? I don't like that. I get it, but I don't like it. And I'm not the biggest Aaron fan, but that is just so messed up. Because I will say that just because they had a baby together doesn't mean they'll end up together, or should. But I feel for Aaron because the man already had his stepchildren that Fawn had, her children, taken away after the mom killed herself. And his ex-wife's family, specifically his former mother-in-law, made it so the kids can't stand him. This is his biological daughter, and Karen possibly ripping, her away would be messed up. Now, would Karen want Aaron to come? I don't know. We will find out soon enough. If she does, this could mean Aaron is also exiting the series. Because if we're being completely honest, if Karen is gone, why would Aaron still be there? So he might be exiting too. Now, when it comes to Aaron not going, like Karen's like, I don't want you to come, will she have a moment of honesty and Zach is brought into the equation? I am not just only coming to terms with everything that's been happening recently, but maybe you felt it, even though I didn't say it, but this is in relation to Zach. It's not his fault. You don't have to be mad at him. It's me. I, at this point, truly have to deal with the fact that me and him are no longer tethered at all. Our baby died. I spent far too much time, energy, and emotion chasing a man that had moved on. Maybe this is a come to Jesus moment where Karen is finally honest. Because I said I wanted this baby to be Zach's. I didn't want to have a baby with you because I didn't know you well enough. I feel like if Karen does say goodbye, the writers could truly, truly give us one epic send-off. And to have a character who is mostly despised by the fans have a send-off that gets you choked up, masterclass writing right there. And I know, regardless, I know Ebony is going to kill it. That's just my opinion. So, why do you think Karen wants to leave ATL? Do you think she's going to do it? I honestly think she will. Because it's almost like she says, I look in the mirror, I don't recognize myself. I'm just closing everyone off. Nothing feels right. It's almost like Karen is alive, but she's just walking around like a ghost, an apparition. It's like she doesn't belong. Everything she once knew is no longer the same. It doesn't feel right. And I know it'll be sad, but that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Karen is about to dip? Do you think she's carrying the baby with her? Do you think she's taking Aaron? Do you think she's leaving the baby behind? Do you think she's flying solo? Let's talk about it. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you all in the next video.